Every one of us is wandering around with a secret story that we're not aware of. We may give the impression of being very confident, but when it comes to a crisis, it's that secret story, not the confident public story. It's the secret story that takes over. That's why sometimes individuals behave in ways that are contradictory to themselves. It's why nations sometimes surprise us with their deeds and their actions. A very good recent example of the way in which a secret story can reveal itself in the public story of a nation is the referendum in Britain recently. One of the reasons why a lot of people were surprised by Brexit was because it was so unexpected. Today is, as you know, the kind of anniversary of the gunpowder plot. That too was a secret story. I'm fascinated by secret stories because they're going on inside us all the time. How did they get there? How did they get planted in us? Who planted it? How can we go through our lives intending to do things, and yet when it comes to the most important moment, something stops us. We stop ourselves. We sabotage ourselves. I know of nations who would love to be great and successful. I come from such a nation. And yet, at a crucial moment, we go backwards. Why is that? This secret story, which I call the unconscious story, and I don't want you to think about Freud or anything like that, is a story that we tell ourselves about ourselves. And I believe that unless we change that secret story, our public stories will never achieve the possibilities that we would most desire and most dream of. So when you see people who want to run 100 miles or 10 miles, and they train every day, when you see people who want to change the world in some way, and they do everything visible to go about it, we always have to ask the question, have you dealt with your secret story? How does it manifest itself? I've noticed people who've changed their jobs, changed their relationships, changed their marriages, changed their countries. But the obstacles that dog their lives follow them through these changes. You can change your nation, change your marriage, change where you live, change your dress. You can stop wearing a beret and start wearing a hat. But that secret story, until it is deeply and truthfully confronted, will still go on